All right, we're live. What's up, guys? We're gonna do a fun show today with an awesome guest. And so, do me a favor and share this broadcast. Show us that love. And without further ado, here we go. You are watching the Easy Show.
What's your favorite Matt Ryan movie? I love some home videos, which are pretty damn good. I think so.
Angel. It's your angel. You're amazing how you're networking to everybody.
Yeah. I think I heard like a couple thousand ladies just sitting there. Oh, there it is. There you go. Go around the head. All right. Put your close to your mouth. There you go. Bam. Bam. See, give me the natural.
Uh-oh. All right, well.
When you're done doing it the hard way, do it the
eZWay. eZWay rocks, and you need to download the application.
All right, well, we're going to pretend like that works. And we're getting a little bit of a lag there, guys. We apologize for the lag there, but we are with my guest, Steve Brossman. Welcome to the show. Woo.
Hey, Easy. Good to catch up again, buddy.
Yeah, you too, brother. It's good to have you on. And we're gonna have some theme song and music. And so guys, I'm telling you right now, my computer is lagging like crazy for some reason today. So I'm hoping that we can get through this interview. But so Steve, Steve Brossman, you are a focus expert, man. You are the man. You know how to make it happen for a lot of people. You've done a lot of programs. You've just made it happen for so many different people, and it happened to me. And so I wanted to bring you onto the show and share you. I kind of wanted to keep you secret, but I decided I'd share you with the world, share you with my eZWay fam, my eZWay audience. And I'm glad to have you on. So go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about you and who Steve Brossman is and your story.
Cool, mate. Let's basically preface everything by saying if I can rein you in and get you focused, I could probably do it to anybody. So we started doing some things together over 12 months ago, and really pulled a few things together. But okay, back where it all started, I was an athlete, professional track athlete, training for the Los Angeles Olympics in your backyard many years ago, and actually broke my back, crushed 3 discs, and through rehab, I fell in love with the fitness industry, and I thought, I could do that. So I opened up my own health club, and that led to a whole heap of different things. And I bought my first marketing course. That was $1,500 way back in '83, and that really just changed everything for me. I saw things so differently. And wasn't that long that I started using videos in my business, the old VHS tapes, sending those out, which was very successful. Then started work in television. I had a 2-year stint on a kids show in regional television, and then that led to other things, and then moved on to host and produce, direct my own TV show on the network over here in Channel 9, and then end up with being executive producer on a project for Warner Brothers International. So what we're talking about today is focusing using videos. I've actually had experience on both sides of the camera, but on the business side of things, back in the fitness industry, I saw some different opportunities to create some programs and ended up licensing one program and franchising it into 5 countries, another one into 2. But one thing that we always have fun about is when smokers were being kicked out of buildings and there were cigarette butts everywhere, I thought I had to do something about it. And then I actually invented this little baby here, which is called the Butts Out Personal Ashtray. And if you can see it, it's got a bum on it, a butt, as we say here in Australia. And through some innovative marketing and creativity, we ended up selling 4 million of them into 26 countries. So I guess I've got a reputation of being able to sell 4 million plastic bums around the world. And that's just kept on going and going. And then compiling it all together, I've been able to use the business background and the video background and the creative background to run Australia's first ever video marketing courses. We're helping a lot of people now with videos and standing out, but more importantly, getting them focused, creating what we call, and we'll probably chat about a blueprint later on, and really accelerating their businesses even in these tricky times. So right now I'm working with a lot of businesses around the globe, as Eric's saying, you focus on, and we're finding some great new opportunities for them using some of the programs and products, and then also using videos to stand out. So probably about a 2.5 minute snapshot there.
Bringing me back in. All right. And
again.
so basically you're a focus expert, and you know how to make it happen in front of the camera. And I know a lot of people right now with the craziness. And how's the quarantine life and everything happen out there in Australia, down under?
Well, we certainly do have, I think they call it level 3 or level 4 restrictions. You can officially go out to do your exercise. You can go out to do your shopping. Most of the businesses are closed. So none of the restaurants, none of the entertainment venues, nothing like that is open. Essential services and some manufacturing are still open, but it's quite restrictive. But the great thing about it is we jumped on fairly early, and we've really only had 74 deaths right across the whole of the country, and some states are getting 0 new cases each day. So we're contemplating getting back out again. The business feel is they're optimistic, but the economy's still got a long way to go. And those who are doing what I call the Corona slingshot, actually really Corona slingshot, accelerating their business right now, even though there's still a slight downturn in the economy, and it'll come for a while. They're the ones that are going to have the momentum to slingshot out the other side. Those that wait till it gets good again, they're going to start running uphill where the others are going straight past them.
Okay. Well, we have, so guys, just so you know, if you don't know who I am, my name's Eric Zuley, and I make it happen for you live interactively. I created what's called the digital handshake effect. So whenever I do interviews with people, I want to make sure you connect with people like Steve. I want to make sure that we can put a package together. We make a win-win scenario happen. And so as we are live, and doing this show, I want you guys to post your comments and let me know who you are, where you're from, what you do. And a lot of times if we, if we see you interacting, we see you sharing, we see you supporting us, we're going to put your comments actually on the screen so people can see your company and who you are. And you'd be surprised how awesome the networking is and how the networking happens and stuff. And those of you guys that are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Post your comments as well. And those of you that are watching on eZWay Network, and this is being streamed and simulcasted all over the place right now. So make sure you interact. Make sure you play with us. There's about 18 people watching right now. Make sure you say hello and you talk to us, because we want to hear from you. We want to see you. So again, Steve is on point, man. He's on point when it comes. And don't be stealing my business, Steve, because you're telling people how they can do the thing in front of camera, and that's what I do, man. I mean, like we'll have to do a package deal together. And but no, your expertise. If you could say your main expertise, your main focus, the main thing you can help people with, and you could choose one thing, what would that be? Well,
I'll pick the one where most of the money is, and that's uncovering and creating their uniqueness and then being able to communicate it in a very clear and appealing way. The great thing about what I do, it dovetails very well into what it is that you do and what other people do. I get to play nicely with other people's kids, so to speak, but they're clients. And I work with digital marketers, and quite often they're marketing what I call the brown box. Over my shoulder, I got some brown boxes, and they're people who look and sound the same as everybody else out there. There might be accountants, trainers, coaches, etc., but they could be really good on the inside, but it's not until you actually unwrap the box that you find out how good you are. But if they're getting out there and promoting themselves and they look the same as everybody else, then they're not going to cut it. The gift that I guess that I do have is to find out what's inside the box, what is really good and unique about them, and then position and package them in a way that is highly desirable and highly valued. Then get them to communicate it. So when they're actually doing interviews with you and you say, so what is it that you do? I'm a coach. It just falls flat. So by positioning, packaging, and be able to communicate it with enthusiasm, they get greater value out of working with people like yourself. And that's the area that I just confine myself to, being able to add value to people and other people's programs.
Well, Matt J. Doyle is watching, and he says, "I'm the live stream king. Don't try to beat Eric Zuley." No, I'm kidding. He says, "I'm the live stream king." I appreciate that, man. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with our platform, but it's not allowing me to bring your comments into the broadcast. So I apologize, guys. I'm trying to kick the machine and get it to work here, but I will announce you guys as we go. And actually, I want to remind everybody too, if you don't know, we have what's called the Wall of Fame, the eZWay Wall of Fame, and you can actually go to eZWayWall.com, and you see it right there, and you see Steve. I want to make sure we're promoting Steve, and if you go to eZWayWall.com, you will notice that basically this is the platform to help you connect with the stars, help you connect with influencers. And if you want to connect with Steve, you can actually go to eZWayWall.com, search members, and then go to Steve, and actually click on his profile, and you'll see more about him, more about what he's got going on, and how he can help you. And this is basically what we created to do the digital handshake effect. So guys, make sure you go to eZWayWall.com, connect with Steve, and add him as a friend, follow him, message him, and you'll learn more about Steve. But I want to get back to the interview. So that's enough promoting. That would be our sponsorship there. So Steve, you have helped a lot of people. Give us an example. Give us a story of somebody, of a company or whatever that you've helped. Give us like a fascinating, fun, unique story, like testimonial story.
Okay, one great guy who came to me as a mortgage broker, and I'm pretty sure they're called the same over there, and there are thousands of them, and that's what I call a very brown box. It didn't stand out. So what we looked at is how he may have done things a little different, what he really wanted to do, and instead of just getting home loans for people, he really wanted to help people start on their investment property journey. And so people that had loans with him before. So instead of just calling him a mortgage broker, we looked at he wanted to be an investment, property portfolio strategist. So a property portfolio strategist, helping people build their property portfolio. So who would you rather go to? A mortgage broker that looks the same as everybody else? Or if you wanted to start getting investment properties, a property portfolio strategist. So instead of selling home loans, he looked at different ways to work with people, and we created some programs, whether it was a rapid fast start accumulation program or a safe investment program. That were just different ways to work with them. And then instead of just sending out emails to everybody, we did video emails to people that he had connected with or organized their home loans 2 years prior. So all he did, sat in front of the webcam. Hey, Mary and Jim, I hope you're enjoying your new house that we helped you get 2 years ago. Thought we'd let you know now, by now, you've got enough equity in your property to start getting your investment portfolio together so you can, secure your future, provide for your kids, etc. Now, the initial part of that video stirred up all the emotions of great feelings that, hey, he's the guy that got us our house. We love him. So you don't have to say anything. He was getting 100% meeting rate from every video email that he sent out. So connecting, bringing back all those emotions, that know, like, and trust factor came again in the first 15 minutes. He grew their suburban business that fast that one of the biggest law firms in Melbourne said, hey, listen, what are you doing? And they merged and became a major player within the state. And that's just being able to reposition them, package what they offered in a different way, and then connect with people via videos. And very quickly, another one that actually sold glass pool fencing, but they also had video support to show people how to do it. So instead of just selling boxes of glass, competing against the big, well, we've got Bunnings over here, the big box DIY businesses and hardware stores, they were selling, we got them to sell support, service, and confidence that they could do it. So here's what we did with them. We repositioned them. Instead of being DIY, do it yourself, the bottom of the level, we stepped them up to being self-installation experts and support. So just that change of name elevated them in their positioning out there. Then we started using videos in their communication. So when an inquiry came through, hey, it's Jason here from Exact Glass. Want to congratulate you on clicking through. Bob's working on your proposal right now. Or while you're here, have a look at the extra support that you get when you work with us. And then he showed them through the website and all the videos and support that they got. They got their quote, which was no longer just 2 pages full of nuts and bolts and bits of glass. There was videos, there was pictures, there was testimonials. And then once that went, the sales guy had a video, which was all pre-recorded, sent over to you. Hey, you've got the quote. I'll give you a call in the next 24 hours to answer any questions and go over the next steps. So they were actually competing and struggling. Yet within 4 weeks and 2 days, they sent me an email and said, hey, Steve, we've got to stop working together. We've smashed our sales records. We've done a month's worth of sales in just 9 days. We are run off our feet. And that, no extra advertising, nothing else except repositioning, integrating videos in a sales process, and then communicating their message in a different way. So that's 2 different examples. One that's a service provider and another one that actually sells boxes of stuff. So this sort of repositioning and package them and showing people how that they work really works for a multitude of different industries.
So, by the way, we shout out to Janet Zipper, DC Goliath, Theodosa. I got it working, guys. So if you post comments, I can put you on. By the way, if you do me a favor and share this broadcast, guys, I appreciate it. And we are going to give 5 bonus points to everybody that shares this broadcast. We'll do a free promotions and marketing system where we will help you to get on TV and get interviewed like this and get all these different great things to get you visibility for free when you share and we do our broadcast on the Wall of Fame. So you just create an account, you get that. And so please share the broadcast. We appreciate it. And then post a comment, say shared. So I know that you shared and we'll put you on there. So please share the broadcast. So as you can see, Steve's background is pretty good. He can definitely help you guys out. So Steve, what would you say? I mean, you say that you can help people do their thing in front of the camera. What's the best way to make money in front of the camera right now? Because that's pretty much the only thing anybody can do right now.
Yeah, look, there are so many different ways to make money, or actually not make money, because you can actually do the same thing with 2 different people and they can get it right or they can get it wrong. The best use of the camera is actually as a connection tool, being authentic and being able to present to the people to actually get your message. So there's steps before you need to get in front of the camera. But if you want to get in front of the camera and be a brown box, as I say, then it's only going to magnify your message that you're the same as everybody else, but just getting in front of the camera. One of the biggest things that people need to think about with their videos is, what is the message? Who am I connecting with? And what is it that I need to make them feel in this actual video? Because my definition of the purpose of a video is to take the viewer on an emotional journey where in the end, in their mind, they make a logical decision that they must, whatever it is that you want them to do. So each video should have a purpose. And if you like, I'll just go through some video scripting 101, which is basically grab, give, get. Grab their attention, give them some good information, and get them to do something. Now, as you're working with them, you got to say, well, how do I make them feel what it is that I want them to make them feel? Do I need to make them feel as if I am the leader, the expert? Do I want them to make them feel that I'm empathetic, that I have a solution, that I get excited at the end? So you got to take them on that emotional journey and lead them to that point where it's like, you know what he said, what she said just made so much sense that I have to do business with them. The other great thing and how you make money with videos is actually make them feel, not be the deliverer of lots and lots of information, because people will forget 80% of what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So when you're scripting your video, when you're preparing your video, think about what is it that I want them to feel. And as I'm going through a lot of my stuff, and I'm just preparing a brand new online course, the online U Factor, how you can create your U Factor and then communicate it, then it's a matter of, okay, each of the different videos, what is it? Do I want to give them confidence? Do I want them to feel, yes, they can do it? Do I want to create the belief in themselves? When you can actually get your message in a way that they believe you, they believe that your product is right, and then they believe in themselves. If you can do that, that is how you make money online with videos. Most people will just use videos to just dump a lot of information and say, well, if I get them to think that I'm really smart, then they'll do business with me. No, there's a lot of noise out there because a lot of stores are closed. A lot of businesses are closed. Videos is the best way to communicate. Now there's lots and lots, but there's a lot of people just dumping stuff out there. When you can be the person that they want to connect with, when you can be the person that stirs the right hormones within their body, because look, one other quick thing. People out there, there's a fairly negative environment out there. If you can be the person that stirs their happy hormones, their oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin, and they're there, and they can come and get their daily dose of you, they will keep coming back and do business with you. You have to be aware of that, of how to create your, what I call the addictive client. That's one of the things we do teach. So the roundabout way of answering your question, Eric, is how do you make money with videos? It's not as easy as stick a video up and they will come. It's connect with them, create the relationship with them, and get them coming back over and over again, feeling fantastic of working with you. So that's the biggest takeaway that I can give.
Great advice, Steve, and you definitely know your stuff. So DC Goliath says positive reinforcement through music, entertainment, health, nutrition, education, information. That's correct. Turn the DNA back into positive as opposed to negative. Steve, you got it. So impressed. So there you go, man. You're getting some interaction. So you guys, right now, if you're just tuning in, we have about 24 people live watching this show. We're on the Easy Show here live on Facebook, YouTube, and the eZWay Network. We're with Steve Brosssman, who's a focus expert, teaches you how to make money in front of the camera and so many other things. Steve, I'm going to show your website here, and we'll give them a little tour through your website. And I want 50% of anybody that goes to your website. Sound good?
Mate, it all sounds great. Yes, I'll sign you up as my agent.
There you go. I love it. So all right. So tell us a little bit about your website here, and give us a little tour.
Yeah, look, I'm probably one of the typical guys who do marketing, and I'm like the plumber whose tap's always leaking and the gardeners whose grass is always overgrown. One of the last things that I keep doing is think, I better go back and just refresh my website. But it's got a lot of the information on there, just talking to the people about some of the things that I do, some of the books that I've written and the way that I do and I can work with people. I'm like you. Yes, we've got a website, but I prefer to reach out and use platforms like this to connect with people in a more personal way than just sitting, because I know that if you stick a website up, they won't come. It's a matter of, you build it, they won't come. It's like this, getting together, having fun, interacting, and letting people see the real you. So they say, you know what, that guy's an idiot. No, that guy knows his stuff. Cool. I feel like spending more time with them. So yeah, the website's got some good stuff there. They can connect with me, but it's things like this that I believe is the definite way of the future.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head. So speaking of future and present, right now we're dealing with some stuff, man. I can't believe this transition. I mean, it's such a digital transition that's gone from brick and mortar businesses, which is like all scratching the head going like, what are we going to do now? What do you suggest, Steve, the best way to go about from brick and mortar to broadcast?
Mate, the first thing that they actually need to think about is, what are they really selling? You've got a bricks and mortar business. I'll use the example again of the guy who sold boxes of glass. Yeah, his first video was on the website, beautifully made. It was a great video, which basically said, hey, look at our big warehouse full of boxes of glass, which is the same as everybody else. But what people really wanted is, hey, listen, if you hold my hand and help me build this, I'm going to go with you. So work out, what is it that your people really do want, and why do they want to buy that stuff from you? Then start working out a communication plan as to communicate what it is that you're going to do to support them when they buy your stuff. Now, I've got people that are in the health and fitness industry, and they're taking their business online. All sorts of industries are building technical stuff where the hurdle is you. You can have a great sales funnel. You can have a great landing page. You can have a great shopping cart. But if they're buying you and you suck, then they're going to stop there. So the best thing is, who are my people and who do I have to become to connect with them and be the person that they want to spend time and do business with? Hey, Kuve, one of our great people from Australia tuning in. Great to see you here. So that's the answer to that one, Eric, is just basically, what is it that they really want to buy from you? And it is not your box of stuff.
Well, thank you, Kuve Jensky Bradley, for tuning in. Welcome to the eZWay family. Make sure you go to eZWay fam. And I want to also point something out, guys, if you notice the way I'm doing the show, because a lot of you guys are going to be needing to start broadcasting, okay? And one of the reasons we want to do these broadcasts is not just to do an interview, but really give you insightful information to help you help yourself and help your family and everything else that you're trying to do. And so if you're watching this, I encourage you to go to eZWayfam.com. That is our Facebook group, and you'll meet amazing influencers and amazing people. And you will be able to connect and make it happen. And you'll love it. It's a really fun community. So yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And basically, you're on point. You're right in many ways that a lot of people don't understand, and people definitely need to pay attention to you. So your book, you have a book there. You see on the top right, guys. Let me point over there, top right over there. You got your book, which is what's the book called? The book is called Authority Client Attraction System.
Yeah. Yes? Yeah, that's the Authority Client Attraction System. And it just basically goes through the very simple blueprint that I use with my people over and over again. The first thing is claim your authority positioning. And that is not just I'm the best, the number one, the whatever. It's what's unique about you, and how do you package that? The next thing is to create your packages and programs. Don't just sell your time, because a lot of people out there they sell their perspiration. I got a saying: sell the aspiration, not your perspiration. And what are your clients aspiring to? What do they really want? Then the next one is create a blueprint. So that's what we did with you. It's created, they pulled everything together and say, look, this is the easy way of exploding you out to the world. And they can look at that and say, damn, that is comprehensive. That is the blueprint, the system, and everything that I want. Then it is the next thing, which you guys are focused on, is how to promote it, how to communicate it to the world. Videos, books, and speaking they're the three passionate big things. Videos and online is the fastest way to be seen as a leader and authority. A book is the most powerful. And then speaking digitally, things like this, is the most lucrative. And then learn how to package and sell. They're all in the book, and it's almost a workshop in a book. There's lots of video training in there. I'm one of these guys that you don't just sell a book, you sell a whole package, and that really helps people get themselves going.
Yeah. So what about, you say blueprints? People may not know what you mean by blueprint, and blueprints are so important. What is a blueprint exactly?
Blueprint is basically just a pictorialized schematic of the way that you work with people and deliver results. Now, a lot of people get it wrong, and they just do a brain dump of their process system. It's a weapon to be able to say, look, and here's the different ways that we can communicate with you and take you through. So that the blueprint that I've got associated with the book, they've got claim, which is claim your authority. We work with people to understand what that is. Then the next one is create your packages and programs and blueprint. Then your videos, books, and speaking. Then I teach them how to sell using the blueprint. That is the blueprint for success if you are a service business. In fact, most businesses. So when I'm talking to people, I say, here's my system to deliver results. What if we did this? And they get it. When you have one of those, you never ever have to say again, hey, I'm good, buy me. It's, here's the system. Does that make sense? Let's get started. And it really is, like I say, it's that simple. But when people get it, they just think, oh my God, where has this been?
I love it. Well, and the packaging is so unbelievably important. People really don't realize how important it really is. And you did a blueprint, trying to find the website. You did a blueprint for us. You did a good packaging thing, and I wanted to give a little, shout out, little testimonial. If I can ever get my computer to stop replicating and copying snail and a freaking turtle. I wanted to show people the blueprint that you did for us. And so I think if we all pray, let's all pray that my studio here works and doesn't crash out on me. But you did this awesome blueprint. So guys, if you go to eZWayinfluencer.com, by the way, this is my strategy, my coaching, my stuff that I can do to help you guys if you want to get more visibility. I'm an expert in that, but this is a blueprint that you did for us, which was, I thought, amazing. So also get access to the eZWay Influencer Blueprint to accelerate your success and brand. So explain this. So if somebody was to watch this right now and go, you know what, I need that. You know, why would someone need something like this? How would how would this help them convert?
See, the reason these work is because we're visual. We absorb images, not words. And by looking at that, you can understand what it is that they need and say, listen, we have a system. People pay more for a system than ours. Here is our system. Here's how the network works. And then you pull out the different things that they would be needing and working on. You don't have to go through and explain everything and say, look, if we
started to stop you, but you got to give Denise a shout out. She's promoting the heck out of you, man. Get Steve's book now, The Authority Client Attraction System. I mean, she's your cheerleader. She's your digital cheerleader.
Great work, DC. We've been on a number of calls with the team together, and love your work, and I do appreciate it. So, yeah, when you've got something like this, it takes the focus off you. Now, I work with so many professionals, and they say, I can sell other people's stuff better than I can sell myself. And if I ask the question, there'd be probably 90% of the people out there say, yeah, that's me. But when you've got a blueprint and a system, say, does this system make sense? Does this work for you? You don't have to sell yourself. You say, this is the system to deliver the results. And you've got that there. So instead of you saying, oh, we've got this and 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 they've got this, it's like, oh, it's verbal diarrhea. You look at it and say, wow, looks like you've got it sorted. You got a system. I want to work with the eZWay group because, you know, you got your clarity, connect, communicate.
So what I mean, Steve, like explain the formula, explain the flow, because they're looking at this going like, that's a lot of stuff. But like why would this like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like explain what this is and how it helps my business.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's just say you're my client. You're coming in and you say, well, listen, what is it that you do for me and how do you work? Well, the first thing to say, well, we work on 4 main areas. We understand who you are, what you do, and create clarity around that and where you want to go. And then we discuss that. And I got a saying, if anybody wants to write this down, tattoo it on the back of your eyes: clarity equals cash. And the first thing that you work with people is creating clarity. Then the next thing is, well, what do we need to create? Okay, your profile, you've got your positioning, your branding. What is it that we can do with you and for you? Then you start creating things. Once you've got that, you need to spread it out to the big wide world, which is your communicate, which is your network, your TV, your radios. And then, okay, what is it that we do after we've communicated? Well, then we actually need to connect you with people, which is what we do. We connect you with influencers. We connect you with CEOs, business people, coaches, DFY, all of those sorts of things, and celebrities. We connect you. So first and foremost, we get clarity around who you are, what you want. Then we start creating your collateral. We communicate that out there and we connect you with the right people. I have just described your whole business to the world in 90 seconds because you have a blueprint.
I love it. Wow, that's impactful. And by the way, we have a celebrity in the house. She's a really big speaker, and I want to give her a shout out. Michaeline Gail Holder March is here, and she just posted a comment, which slowly but surely, there it is. Clarity equals cash, like that. So she's feeling you. She's feeling what you're saying. So guys, I just wanted to give a shout out. I'm not taking you away or anything, Steve. I just want to make sure that I get a lot of focus here. Steve knows his stuff. He's been on our team a while. We're working on an academy together with some great stuff. He really knows his stuff. So if you have a business and you want to get clarity and get a blueprint like what you guys just saw, you need to really contact eZWay Promotions, contact us, and we'll put our whole team behind you and just really rock it. So I appreciate that, Steve. And I wanted to make sure I showed that. Pam Brossman says, hey, what's up, Michaeline? So, people know her. And by the way, Michaeline, I would appreciate it so much, sweetie, if you could press the share button. Please let people know about the broadcast. We'll do an interview with you too. So hit me up, hit my team up. But yeah, I mean, it's so important. You know what I mean, Steve? It's so important to have that clarity, have that ability to create what you need, to create the content, and I will be honest, we were more all over the place than we are now. Thanks to like I said it in the beginning on the title of this, you are a focus expert. You really help people to get to find their focus, and that's so unbelievably important. And so if anybody needs to find their focus, you need to contact us, and we need to set you up with Steve. He's one of our experts. He's one of our Wall of Famers. And he is someone that can help you focus and package and really do some amazing things. So, Steve, is there anything in particular that you wanted to touch on? We have another about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, it pretty well wraps up what we've been talking about. Being able to communicate clearly. Everybody is at home right now. And if you can communicate, just like I did with you then, showed your whole business, how it works, how it benefited me as a consumer in just 90 seconds to 2 minutes, because people just go on and on and on. So that's one of the things that I would encourage people to look at doing, being able to get the clarity and being able to do it in a very concise way. Then it's a matter of the other side of the coin is, well, if I'm going to get in front of the camera, how do I best do it? And we're probably going to let them know and do it together. I've created the U factor, your online U factor, so that you can really stand out, connect with people. And I've got a program coming up fairly shortly, and that will be able to take people from being scared in front of the camera to be able to really connect with the people on the other side. And now more than ever, when you get those things right, you can do way back what we spoke about right at the beginning, create your own Corona slingshot effect. Do that now, and you will slingshot out the other side way ahead of your competitors. And that would be the best thing that we could work on, is help your people out there. Yep. Focused action, clarity equals conversions. Yep. That's it. Clarity does equal conversions. We've got the other member of the family in the house.
I do something real fun, Steve, on my show. This is called the digital handshake bell. All right. And so I want to say thank you to Michaeline, because bam, she shared it. Thank you, Michaeline. Really appreciate that. I want to say thank you to Denise, because bam, Denise shared it. She shared this broadcast. So anybody else that wants to get the special eZWay thank you, did handshake bell, all you gotta do is press the share button. We really appreciate it. And shout outs to Theodosa. Theodosa shared it as well. Theodosa's been a great supporter. I love grab, give, get, and clarity equals cash. So they're feeling this, Steve. So guys, me and Steve come together and we help you in your business. We are two of the best. I'm the best expert for helping you get to the biggest influencers pretty much in the world, as well as have your visibility and monetize your media. And Steve is the best expert in finding your focus and packaging, finding that clarity. And so you can see it's a pretty strong duo there. And it's definitely a shout out to Pam. Oh, you like the bell, Pam? The smart one? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no. She's trying to tell you that she's the smart one of the family.
Oh, she's the smart one of the family. Okay. Well, thank you. And Pam shared it. Wait, Pam gets the bell. All right, Pam gets the digital handshake bell. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate you. And by the way, I have to shout out my dad because my dad's the one that brought that bell into the mix. You guys remember Big Boy in Big Boy's Neighborhood? Do you remember Power 106, Big Boy, he had the cowbell, whatever. Well, he left Big Boy's Neighborhood. He left the cowbell. So I took it over, and that's our new thing. We're going to start doing the cowbell thing. And by the way, guys, if you ever want to join us on this broadcast, we would definitely love to have you. Steve, you have that link. And Denise, okay, let me say this. Denise Millay Brookhart is in this broadcast. If you guys are interested in anything that you're hearing, I want you guys to contact Denise Millay Brookhart, message her. Our number, I write this down, our phone number is 877-399-2929. And just contact the TV division. Denise is our president, or just message Denise, comment her, interact, get with her. And we will connect with you and help you guys. I love the Theodosa says I love the man. This is slow. Sorry, Theodosa. I'm trying to get the comments in here. A little bit of lag. I love grab, give, and get clarity. Okay, so she likes that, and I love the bell. There it is. I knew I saw the bell. I was trying to find the. I love the idea. That's very clear. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. And then, guys, I encourage you guys to go to the eZWayFam.com. We want to grow a community. We want to grow a network community. We want to grow with you. We want to grow for you. Please go to eZWayFam.com and join our community. Join the fun. Join what we're doing here. We're building an app that's just unbelievable. This app is going to connect you to people like this man here. Well, no, that one. This man here. Connect to people like this man here.
Over here.
Which does this on a regular basis, and connected people like me, as well as people like Sharon Lecter from Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad, and Frank Shank was the creator of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Forbes Riley, who sold $8 billion in product with QVC, and we deal with some of the biggest influencers on the Wall of Fame. So if you haven't gone to eZWayWall.com, go to Wall. That's how you connect. But ultimately, if you want to connect with Steve, go to eZWayWall.com and you can connect directly with him. We are one of the entities that do not care and do not trip about our contacts. We want to share. Sharing is caring. It's community building. It's unity. That's what it's about. And this is the easiest. If you can help spread the word, appreciate it. We are looking for. Oh man, keep our comment. They're interacting, they're getting into it, Steve. So if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have anything that you want to get involved with, if you want to come on to the show, I'm going to be sending the link to the show to Denise. Denise is going to put it on the comments. If you guys want to come on the show and talk and get it, Michaela says my family holder is in the house. Who's your family holder, Michaela? Post that comment. Please leave Steve a message. Yeah, and leave Steve a message as well. And connect for knowledge. So this is easy show, guys. This is what we do. We link up with awesome experts like Steve. We also are going to be interviewing tomorrow James Daly, who is one of the best residual income experts you'll ever meet. He has a major speakers boot camp. He helped mentor Les Brown, who's one of the biggest speakers in the world. He's going to be a great interview with his wife, Kara. That's going to be happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. And Steve, I appreciate you, man. You've been a great guest. And McKaylin is mad at me. She says Garfield Holder. Oh, okay. No, you're not mad at me. You're saying that's who's on the broadcast watching. Garfield Holder. Well, hi, Garfield. So glad you could join us. And I can't go anywhere now because we now have 15 new viewers, new people watching, and now I got to continue the broadcast. I got to be late on my phone call because viewers are hi people. So I'm Eric Zuley, and we are here live with Steve Brossman. We are having a blast. We're interacting with you. We do what's called the digital handshake effect, the eZWay fam cam, and we look for your comments so we can broadcast it on the screen. Which, by the way, I want to also let you guys know, too, this is not just Facebook. This is not just YouTube. This is Roku. This is Apple. This is Amazon. This is all these other platforms that we take this broadcast. We share it to our team. We don't even need to edit anymore because we can edit live as we go on. And we also do a lot of fun with the Wall of Fame to give you guys the opportunity to connect with these stars, these influencers, as well as get on the show, get what we call promotion points, marketing, so on and so forth. So, Steve, what would you leave our viewership? What would you leave our viewers, our fans, our eZWay family, your fans from the down under? What would you leave them as far as words of wisdoms to cope with and keep income consistency going in this hardship that we're going through right now because of the coronavirus?
Now is a great time to be out there doing business, not business the old way, but looking at different ways. People have as many needs, if more needs, and you've actually just got to uncover what they are and be the person, that right person that they want to turn to connect with them and deliver the results and the solution that they're looking for. Now, we've got to realize that most people are now at home 24/7. So that's where they're going to be. They're going to be on social media. They're going to be watching things like this. We want to get them off Netflix and onto channels like this by delivering some fun and some great content. So first and foremost, if you are in business and you're working with people, now is the best time to accelerate and grow your business. But then you need to look for ways in doing it. And a lot of people are out there talking about pivoting. Basically, pivoting is something you do when you're stationary. I talk about being agile because being agile means you can change direction while maintaining momentum. And that's the biggest thing. 2 months ago, I started doing live streams every day. I used to do them twice a week. Now I do them every day because you've got to be visible. You've got to get out there and you need people to get to know you and say, this is the person that I want to do business with. Working with people like you to get the message out there is something that you need to do. You can't shrink. You've got to grow. And then those that are growing are going to take up a lot more space because there are so many people out there shrinking and sticking their head in the sand. So that's the biggest thing that I can give them right now is to say, now is the time to look for the opportunities and grow your business. Don't think about survival. Don't think about treading water. Think about what can I do to grow my business by creating unique services that probably we weren't even there or needed a month ago. Look for them. You've got to be agile and then keep changing direction and keep servicing those people.
And we got a lot of people on here, Steve. So we appreciate you guys, and so I want to help our audience as much as possible. So what type of content, when you say you live stream every day, what type of content do you think, and from your experience, have you found that the most engagement, gets the most interaction as well as conversion?
Be consistent is probably the first thing. Now, my live stream started off with just 2, Momentum Monday, where I would give them tips to get started and get themselves going and really create momentum for the week. Finish Hard Friday was all about, come on, push right through to the finish line and then just keep going. Now that what I'm doing is generally some content of some description, a tip here and a tip there. If I've got something coming up, which I've got the U Factor program coming up, I'll start giving them online video tips to give them a taste of what it is. And then I'll start letting them know where they can go. So a lot of people will get online and then just start putting out content that directly sends them to somewhere to buy. Now, you need to create that relationship, get them addicted to you, and then say, this guy is delivering some really good stuff first. Then I'm going to follow him, and then I'm going to actually do business with him. So a lot of the content is just giving some good information, but not only that, you're not just selling your information or your services, you're selling people to spend more time with you. Because if you've got some programs now, it is all about spending time with you. So people have to know and get to like your personality. So as you're putting content out there, put your content and your personality out there, because a lot of people say, oh, but I'm not the best. If they want to write one more thing down, it's your personality and passion produces profits, not perfection. So if you can get out there and put your personality and passion out there, people will forgive any of the imperfections that you may think. One of my guys this morning said, hey, listen, I sound like I'm a hick. And I said, well, you're an air conditioning specialist. You put your videos out. You're not supposed to sound like a professor. So, but he got his personality and passion there, and people are now starting to buy from him through his videos. So that's something that you really do need to do. Yes, there's content, but the other part of it is you. And Pam's saying, put these videos into a new Facebook series feature. There's lots of new stuff coming out with Instagram and Facebook and all of those wanting to support more people putting more videos out. Pam's the techie guru of the family, and she tells me, hey, Steve, you should be doing this. I just get in front of the camera.
Yeah, I know. I put a comment on it, and I thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. You should put these videos into a Facebook series feature, Eric. I don't know what you – well, I know what you mean by a Facebook series, but a Facebook series feature. Visibility equals velocity. I like that. That's a good one. I got to post that comment. And
yep.
And guys, just so you know, like right now, I am like a spider. I need so many more hands. I have 5 different screens, and I'm clicking things. I'm trying to do comments. I'm also looking over here. I'm trying to post the link, as I promised you guys, so you can come in and broadcast. There we go, finally. But my computer is not working with me. My studio is going like molasses right now. So normally this is way more efficient and way more fun. But hopefully we're happen. Agile, not waterfall. I like that. That's what Michaela's saying. So guys, if you enjoy this broadcast, obviously you are. I appreciate it. We do a lot of interactive broadcasts. We have the founder of Priceline coming on soon. We also have the CEO. We've been talking to the CEO of Meetup, as well as Brian White from Ambition Zone, another interview we have been up. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun interviews like this. So if you haven't liked the eZWay Broadcasting page or my fans page, Eric Zuley fans, you can search these Eric Zuley fans. Then that's really where I'm going to be broadcasting a lot of these interviews from now on. I'm going to put that in the comments here. And I also did just put the link, guys. So if you want to come into the broadcast, we have room for 3 people, and we have 10 more minutes left to this broadcast. Pam Brossman just says just launch. Pam, I mean, hey Steve, maybe you can connect me to Pam, because I want to talk to her, and I like her ideas, and maybe she can play with our streaming thing that we're doing here. And also too, guys, let me throw this out too. If you are interested in doing anything that you're seeing here, we can help you do that. And we can also give you a channel that actually makes you a lot of money that actually goes on Roku, Apple, and Amazon. We have over 4 channels that we've developed and we built. We have 4 television channels we own, and we have 420 something channels that we can reach. I know 420 is an interesting number, but yeah, 420 something channels that we can reach and we can cross promote on. If you guys are interested. So that's my right there. That's where it says Eric Zuley fans. That's my page. It's a verified page if you want to follow me personally, or you can go to eZWay Broadcasting if you want to check out our broadcasting and check out our channels and our other shows. We have about 30 something shows. We also have a magazine, and so we do a lot of stuff to broadcast and put out content. So go to sub.eZWayMagazine.com if you want to check that out. And Steve, this has been so I'm going to keep this going for a little bit longer to see if anybody else pops in and wants to join us. So if you guys saw that link there at the bottom, let me make sure it went through. Let me see if it went through or not. Tell me if you guys see the link, because there's so many comments. It's like lost in the sea of comments right now. How do I do that? Well, you can just message me directly if you guys want to get in contact with me, or I mean, just call 424-209-9290. I'm just going to put it out there. Just call. That's my Google Voice number. You guys can get a hold of me. I'm gonna put it down there in the bottom. If you want to actually connect, call 424-209-9290. If you want to connect and get involved with anything that we're doing. And then we are, Steve, I think we need to put together like a special cool giveaway thing to end and finalize this thing. Like we need to put together like a special cool giveaway that people can win. We need to do like a contest, like where I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1,000, and whoever gets it gets a free session with you and me or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? We got to give them something as we're saying bye-bye, as we're leaving this awesome broadcast. And I just don't want to leave because there's like so many people. We got like 60 live.
Well, if you got those people on, think of that number between 1 and 1,000. Whoever is closest is going to get a complete positioning and blueprint session with me.
There it is. Boom. You guys heard it right there. I mean, that, and how much would you say that that's valued at?
Oh, that's a starter session that is a minimum of $3,000.
So yeah, if you want that phone number that I just put on the screen, I can bring your voice on if you don't want to have your visual. If you want to call that number, that also reaches me and my team. We are going to put on. So I want everybody. I love it. Curve CUVE right away. Put 8888. So or 3 8s. So that will Curve's guess. So guys, start guessing. Start putting your on a number between 1 to 1,000. Steve, you got to text me the number or message me the number on Facebook so we can make sure it's a legit fair contest, and we can, so I know the number, and when people actually look, they go, oh, okay, that was the actual number. We want you guys to win. Denise says 333. So we got 888 333. And Daniel Cook's on here. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? So glad you could join us. Danielle, also one of our members, and she says nice. And Danielle is awesome. She has a company called Zeal. There you go, Danielle. I shout out. Zeal is a nutritional health drink company that really is a great drink. We've been using it. Theodosa says I don't know why I can't put your comments. Maybe I'm in too much lag here. I apologize, guys. Yeah, Danielle has a drink called Zeal, which actually really helps your health. Pam says, wow, that is a very generous session with Steve. Okay, so Pam, Pam, I don't know why you're not coming on if you haven't gotten the link here, because I'd love to bring Pam on if we could, or anybody that wants to come on and join the stream, because I want to give you some testimonials. It sounds like you got some testimonies coming in here, Steve. And oh, you know what? I think I know why you're not getting it. Let me try this one more time. I probably am putting it on the wrong page. But you guys can come into the broadcast and and give Steve a testimonial if you want. There we go. Now it's starting to work. Wow, that is a very generous session with Steve Brossman strategy. So guys, we got 937. So here's one guess, 937 from Theodosa. We got 333 from Denise Malay Brookhart. And man, my computer is lagging like crazy. There we go. 937, 333, 888 from Curve. Any other guesses, guys? Because this is going to be available today. So what do you think, Steve? We leave this available for now until midnight tonight? How long?
Yeah, give them 24 hours, because they're on different platforms. If they're on, okay. Yeah. So I've written down the number already, and
you read? Okay, and you message it to me, right?
I'll message it to you when I get off here. So I'm playing with your live stream. As soon as I get off, I'll message it to you. But I've written it down, and I'll send it over so that you can get them from all the different platforms, and we'll give it away, and we'll announce it tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to try this one more time and put the link on here so you guys can join us, because I'm like saying, hey, I'm like thinking, why isn't anybody joining us? But yet I'm not putting the link. So did you guys get the link there? I'm trying to. I'm serious, man. My studio is just really, I don't know if it's the software. I don't want to put the program that we're using. I don't want to put them on blast, but it's just really, I'm normally just so much on point, but I'm just really dealing with a lot of lag time here, like crazy right now. But yeah, so if you guys look, did I put it out? I mean, I'm seeing the link there. So you guys should look comment trail, look on the timeline and see if you guys see that link. Then you can actually come into the broadcast. Because I'm trying to put it out there for you guys, but I don't know if it's actually getting to you or not. So I'm not seeing it come on here, but maybe we'll set it up next time, guys. You know, maybe we'll do another one, Steve, and we'll set it up where we'll make sure that people can actually get in more. We'll make sure we set it up for that. But shout outs to Pam Brossman, Theodosa, Clean, DC, Goliath, Daniel Cook, Curvy, Jansky, Bradley, Michael Lean, and everybody else tuned in that was shy today. we appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you go to eZWay Fans.
Hey, Eric, we spoke about this last time that next time we get on, we might do somebody live. So we can work out some sort of a competition that we get them on live, and I'll do a positioning blueprint makeover on them.
I'm gonna cheat here, Steve, and
there we are.
So did you see it? Oh, there we go. It literally took that long to go through. Wow, so that took like 15 minutes. That's how much of a bad lag I'm dealing with. Okay, there now it's starting to come in. Okay, there. So guys, you see the stream. If you want to come in now. Again, we apologize. If you want to come in, we're open for you to come in and chat with us and hang out with us. Click on that link. Join the broadcast. If you want to give Steve a testimonial, if you want to ask a question, if you want to promote yourself, we're going to go ahead and keep the lines open. I'm going to go ahead and do it for another 5 minutes. You guys to be able to come into the broadcast and say hello. If not, that's great. This has been awesome, Steve. Great information, very insightful. We will be broadcasting this on Roku, Apple, Amazon, eZWay Network, Simul TV, My TV to Go. You can download this on your Apple device. If you guys have an Apple device, you can go to eZWayNetwork.com. And I'm sorry, just search eZWay Network. I'm putting it on the bottom there right now, so you can see it. Just search eZWay Network. It's probably going to take 2 days to actually go through, but I am putting it there. Just search eZWay Network, and then you can actually download our Apple device, all of our stuff there. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to catch up. So search that right there. Search eZWay Network. If you have an Apple device, you can download our app. And we also have an eZWay Family app coming out where you'll be able to connect to amazing influencers like Steve, right there. That man right there. Steve, do me a favor. And just want to play here. Okay, put your hand up. We're gonna do like a digital. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Wait, on the count of 3. Ready? 1. No, move your hand back. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that didn't work for a while. I tried. It didn't work. Whatever.
It's all good.
All right. But this has been a blast. We have a couple of people that are coming in. We want to go ahead and bring their comments in. I mean, this is so much fun how technology does this. You know what I mean? Like this is a blast to be able to connect with people all over the world, from Australia to Japan to China to all over. You guys are tuning in, so we appreciate you guys. If you're international and you're tuning in, thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe to our next live, and just go to eZWay Fans. That's my page. Steve, great insightful information. You are the man. Really appreciate you. And again, guys, don't forget to post your comments.
Oh, lost you. Gone. Is he gone? Is he back? Well, I'm not sure whether Eric is here. He's lost connection finally, or that's the end of the show. So if I'm still streaming out to you, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It looks like it's left to me to say good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. It's still morning here in Australia. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Connect with eZWay all the way through their network. If you want to connect with me, just find me, stevebrossman.com or steve@stevebrossman.com, and I will see you when, oh, keep talking, Steve. We lost Eric. I saw that. So he may be back. He may have gone for a cup of tea, but he will be back soon. There's so many different ways that you could actually connect with the eZWay network. So it's a matter of connecting easy via Facebook, fan pages. Thanks, Steve. We can hear you. Thanks, Theodosa. Well, welcome to the Steve Brossman Show on the eZWay TV. Today, we've got an interesting guest coming back real soon. His name is Eric Zuley, a brand newbie to online TV. Not. But, yeah, look, if you have seen something that you have enjoyed, that you like, please reach out, connect. Come and find us on the eZWay wall. Really gathering momentum. It's got some great people out there, some fantastic influencers who are there and ready to share. So find us on the eZWay wall. I'm sure that if you start typing in eZWay, then you'll head to a lot of different ways and a lot of different places that you can get to. So here he is. Welcome back to the Steve Brossman Show. Today we've got a special guest called Eric Zuley.
Oh my God, that was fun. I just thought I would you know, I have no idea what happened. That was interesting. But you know, you took over, Steve, because you're a host too. This has been a great fun show. Never know what you're gonna get with the E Show, doing it the easy way. I love you guys so much. I can't connect with you guys. Stay tuned for our next broadcast. Without further ado, let's give a round of applause for Steve Brossman. Thank you so much, Steve. We appreciate you guys. Take care. Connect with me, guys. Make sure to call that number, post a comment, to connect with Denise, message me, whatever. Pam will be in contact. Go ahead and direct DM me. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon on the next broadcast. Keep it. That's it. With me. Ready? 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep doing it.
Doing it the easy way.
The easy way. There it is. All right. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.